How's it going, guys? JP here, back at you with part number 3 in this DVD slash Blu-ray update. Had to do some rearranging around here. Stuff is getting crazy with all these DVDs and Blu-rays I've been buying lately. Running out of space for them. So, anyway, we're moving on to the TV series sets that I've picked up recently. Some of this shit is non-horror. You know, I like TV, and I decided to throw it in the update. I buy a lot of TV shows. I have it lately. I've been really getting into, popping in, an episode or two of a half-hour show or whatever when I'm really bored. And just have a hour or so to kill. Stuff that I don't have to invest a lot of time into. I could just watch one episode and be done. Been doing that a lot lately, so I've been picking up a lot of these TV series, and I got a lot of great ones for cheap. So, with that said, let's hop into the TV series. First up, we have The Twilight Zone. Now, this is season 1. I'm not actually sure how many seasons of this series there is. I know that this is the third incarnation of The Twilight Zone. You had the original 50s version, then the 80s version, and then this, I believe, 2000-ish version, which is known as kind of the worst version. From what I hear, these are all kind of bad, but, I am kind of interested to see, what they're like. I got this set in the Trash Bag video series that I did. Runs 16 hours, 43 episodes, six discs. So definitely some time in here to waste on the Twilight Zone. I'll let you guys know how I like it or whatever. I'll probably do a video on it or whatever. Then, moving on, next I grabbed Supernatural Season 1. Now, this show, I think this airs on the Sci-Fi Channel. I'm not actually sure. I think it's still running. I think they're, quite high in the seasons now. This show is a show that I am completely unfamiliar with, though. I've never seen it. I think it has something to do with, like, vampires or demons or something like that, or everything supernatural, I guess. I actually got this at Walmart on Black Friday for, I believe, I want to say $10 or $8, something like that. Forget exactly. It was kind of a while ago now, but so yeah, this. I mean, I don't know how many episodes there are in here. I want to probably say 22 episodes. So I think these might be like even hour-long episodes. They might be a half hour. I'm not sure. Definitely a lot of time to spend watching this. 936 minutes. Worth the time. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of heard that this show has like it takes a while to pick up. Like maybe the first couple seasons aren't the greatest, but once it starts building this mythology, the show becomes really addictive and very fun to watch. So I'll definitely give it a shot. I will let you guys know what I think about Supernatural. And then I got Supernatural Season 2. Now, alright, so it says on the back of here, the ghouls and vampires and ghosts, they're back. So, I guess it has a lot of supernatural type of stuff in it. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the show, but, I am interested to check it out. It does have a, pretty decent sized following. I hear people talk about it. Once again, I paid like $8 or $10 for that. I think that it was like $9.95 or something, or $9.55, something like that. After that, I grabbed Supernatural Season 3. So you guys probably seen a trend here. Once again, looking forward to it. I don't know when I'll get around to watching this. I have so many TV shows. I think I'm going to finish up with The Fresh Prince. I'm currently almost done with Season 3. Then I'll have 3 more seasons to go. Then maybe I'll start on Supernatural. If you guys know about this show and you guys think it's worth investing my time in, let me know. I'm very curious to hear what my fellow YouTube subscribers have to say about it, because I trust a lot of you guys' opinions. and I relate to a lot of what you guys have to say. So yeah, after that we have not another season of Supernatural, but we have a season of True Blood. Now this show I also have never seen. I believe they're finally wrapping this show up, and from what I hear, it's really gone downhill as of late. Um, and I hear this show is very hit or miss. Like, you either roll with the concept and you like it, and you like the style and what's all going on, or you don't. Um, for some reason, I have a feeling I'm gonna like this. I might not though. But it just I don't know much about it, but it just seems like I might like it. I'm not a huge fan of vampires or anything. I just kind of have a feeling. Um, I could be wrong, but yeah, I paid like $10 for that too. I was actually looking at these sets on Blu-ray for the longest time, but the price like never dropped. So I'm fine with these on DVD. Then I get True Blood season number 2. Um, what else is there to say that I haven't said about the first season? I guess these were cheap, so I didn't want to just buy. I probably maybe should have just bought one season to see if I liked it before I bought more than one season of both Supernatural and True Blood. But I figured, since it was so cheap, if I end up liking it, I'll be kicking myself for not getting them. So I'd rather get them and not want them than not get them and want them. So. They were cheap. Next up, we have Twin Peaks, the gold box edition. I believe I paid like 20 something dollars for this new. The edges are a bit beat up. It looks like it's been sitting around for a while. I got this from Amazon during the Cyber Monday sale. It was really the only thing that I've seen. And this is a show that I've heard so much about. This is the complete series. I believe it only ran for 2 seasons or so. I want to say that it had a sudden end, or it didn't really finish up right. So that's kind of worrisome. I hate when shows end like that. But I hear that this is very very fun stuff here, and very unique, cool show. I think I'm gonna dig it. I'm definitely looking forward to checking this out. And this box set right here is something I had my eye on for a long time, but I can never really find it for the price I wanted to pay for it, so now I finally did. By the way, guys, I'm like super tired right now. I've been up forever, and I've been trying to get this update done, but I've been rearranging everything, and it's just having a difficult time. I'm kind of slouched over and just exhausted. Yeah, next up we have, it's actually 2:18 in the morning also. Um, so yeah, next up we have Dexter, the complete 3rd season. Now I got this in that trash bag video also. Also really quick, I do actually have season 1 and 2 also that were supposed to be in this update, but I left them at my cousin's house. They also came in the trash bag, but for some reason I didn't notice them, or I took them out beforehand or something. So yeah, I have season 1 and 2, and then the 3rd season. I actually own the 4th season already because it's the only season that I bought when they were being released. The rest I watched as they aired on Showtime, but season 4 I actually bought to watch. Yeah, season 3 though, pretty decent season. Not my favorite season, but still pretty good. Season 5, not as good as season 4. Hells no, not as good as season 4, but still, pretty damn solid season right here. I do like season 5. Season 6 is really when the show starts going downhill, which I can pretty much talk about Dexter for a long time. It was my favorite TV series up until last year, or well, this year, when the series really started going in areas I didn't like it. I thought the last season was a huge letdown. I was watching the last season of Breaking Bad and the last season of Dexter as they was airing, and Breaking Bad was just blowing it out of the water every Sunday. I was so much more interested in what was going on in Breaking Bad than I was Dexter, and it really is such a huge disappointment because I loved Dexter. It was my favorite TV show, and I just really don't like the way they ended it. But I will grab all the seasons and eventually sit down and rewatch all of them. I think it'll be fun, and the early seasons are really fun. Then I have Sons of Anarchy season 1. Now this is another show that I've been meaning to catch up on. I'm only on season 3, I believe. I was watching it on Netflix, but now I'm gonna pick up the DVDs and go from there. I'm gonna rewatch season 1, then I'll grab season 2 on DVD, season 3, and so on and so on. Fantastic show though. This is a really brilliant, awesome show. Makes me want to be a biker and join a biker gang. Fantastic characters. That's probably one of the things that is most awesome about this show is the development and just the multiple levels and perfect casting. Really, just the characters are so well done. Sons of Anarchy, great show. Then we have the X-Files season 2. Now the X-Files, I picked up season 1 recently for $10. Oh, by the way, I got this Sons of Anarchy in that garbage bag set also, along with all those Dexter seasons. The X-Files, man, dude, I picked up the first season. It's a show that I've been wanting to revisit for so long. I barely remember, much about it at all, but I know I liked it when I was a kid, and I really just been avoiding it for the past, years, just because I was like, I'm just going to wait till I pick up all of them on DVD, and I'm just going to go through the series at my own, whatever pace I want, and I'm going to love it, and it's going to be awesome, and I plan on doing that. X-Files season 2. These are pretty heavy for these slim cases. You know what? I was originally going to wait and try to, pick up the thick cases on eBay, because at first I really like the, original packaging that they came in, but as my collection has been getting bigger, I'm starting to like these slim cases a little more because I'm kind of going to run out of space, eventually, and cutting down on some shelf space definitely helps. Then we got the X-Files season 3. By the way, I paid, I believe, $6.99 for season 2 and 3. Like I said, same thing. Looking forward to watching all of them in a row. I think there's like 9 seasons of the X-Files, so I still gotta grab a few more seasons. Then we have season 4. Once again, $6.99. I grabbed these at Fox Connect during their Black Friday sale. I wish I had more money to just get as many of the seasons as they had, but this was the last one that I got. I'm just super stoked to watch the X-Files TV show. Moving into the next thing, we have The Simpsons, the complete 5th season. I have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th season, and I've been meaning to pick up I've had those seasons for probably 2 or 3 years now, and actually longer, probably more like 4 years. I really like The Simpsons. The earlier stuff I love a lot. I actually haven't watched The Simpsons in probably 8 years, like, on TV. I caught 1 or 2 episodes here and there. I really liked it when I was a kid, but I gravitated away from it, and I just was always like, you know what, I really want to go back and pick up all the original episodes and go through the series. Much like the X-Files, I just want to do it in my own pace. I don't want to have to wait week to week. I don't want to have to watch them all out of order and stuff. I want to watch them how they aired, and just all in order when I want to. And I think season 1 to like 7, I'm gonna have a lot of fun rewatching. I already watched season 1 through 4, and they have some classic episodes on there. I paid $6.99 for this on the Fox Connect sale. 22 episodes, 5th season. Then we have the complete 6th season. I believe this one also. This one has 25 episodes. This one has the final episode of this season is Who Shot Mr. Burns. I believe like season 6 and 7 are like the 2 seasons that I remember the most from when I was a kid. Super duper excited to watch The Simpsons again. Then we have season 7. Grabbed this for $6.99 also, which is a hell of a deal for these, because I remember having, that's the reason it took me so long to pick them up, is because I couldn't find them for like, under $20 new or whatever. Sometimes more actually. The complete 7th season, awesome. All these Treehouse of Horror episodes should be really fun also. I probably need to speed it up. I'm probably stalling on this. I plan on getting this video done in like 5 minutes, but I won't stop talking. The final 2 things here, we have the complete 8th season of The Simpsons. 25 episodes once again. $6.99 I paid for this. Dude, that is a hell of a deal. I'm still so happy with all this Fox Connect stuff I got. And then finally, we have the complete 9th season of The Simpsons. I have no idea how many are released so far. I know they skipped the original seasons and went straight to 20 when that came out, and I know they're catching back up on the other seasons. So, I'm going to work my way through them, and once I watch all these, I'll buy the next one. So that's about it for the TV shows, guys. I actually do have a couple TV shows in the Blu-ray section, but I'll just show them as I get to the Blu-rays. Oh, one other thing, I forgot to show this in the DVD part. I grabbed Black Christmas, the remake. Got this super cheap, like $4 or something, new. I guess that's not super cheap, but whatever. It was. I just wanted it. It's Christmas. It was Christmas time. I wanted to grab some of the Christmas films. So, see you guys in the Blu-ray section.